Hi everyone and welcome back to Farthest Frontier. Before I address some of the comments from the previous videos and discuss them, let me recap what I'm trying to achieve here. We originally had a town that had 1,000 population. For 17 game years I wasn't playing the game, so the town stood on its own. It tried to survive and eventually it got into a pretty bad state, so down to less than 300 population. So the goal is to grow this town back to its original glory as quickly as possible. So that was the gist. Now let me pause the game for a moment and I'll discuss some of the comments from the previous videos. So the first one was regarding the herbs and herb production. We've got some foragers, and unfortunately, even though they've got herbs in their work area, they are not collecting them, and the suggestion is that's probably because there's too many other things, and maybe they are somehow prioritizing the other, berries and mushrooms and so on and so on. So I think I'll attempt to fix this. I'll try to select an area somewhere where there is a lot of herbs, and I'll try to clean everything else from there so that it's purely herbs, and we'll see if the production improves. You can see that this particular forager managed to collect 300 berries last year, so that's pretty significant. But to be honest, what I would need more long term is herbs and maybe some willow bush, so that I can make baskets. So let's have a look. I found this place here. There is some hawthorn berries as well, but there is 1, 2, 3 patches of herbs in this area. And I think what I'll do as a first thing, there is this unused forager's shack that's got the area far away, and this will be graveyards sooner or later anyway. So I will actually move it into the area in here. Well, let's move it even closer there, and then hopefully we'll be able, I'm not sure how quickly will it move. If it moves quickly, then hopefully we'll have some herb production this year. I'll eventually try to consolidate all the foragers and fisherman's huts later on, but now let's focus on trading. We've got the first trader. Maybe before actually I start trading, let me explain. We are in the year 223. It's early spring. This is the first trader of the year, so I expect as soon as I do the trading, we'll probably have a raid, or we'll have invading army. So as soon as I finish trading, I'll have to bump up the defenses, and then we'll discuss a couple of more things. I've got some plans regarding future castles, fortresses, and so on and so on. So yeah, stay tuned. In the meantime, just chill, and I hope you'll have a nice, calm, entertaining experience. let's have a look at the trader. So straight away, yes, I'll sell him the cheese. Oh, he doesn't even have enough money. Okay, so that's the cheese gone, and I'll fill the storage straight away. I've got plenty of food, 11 months worth of food. What a difference compared to the previous years when the town was starving. Again, he's buying medicine. For a recap, I haven't had medicine for maybe 3 or 4 years, and like 40 people died of chronic illness because of that. I couldn't cure them. This town is in a mountainous area. It's got plenty of resources. It's got almost everything apart from the medicinal roots. I couldn't find them anywhere on the map. So that's the only limiting factor, and that means that every time I've got an opportunity to buy either medicine or medicinal roots, I've got to do that. Regarding the trading, I'm also running out of clay, and the only clay production I've got at the moment is this clay pit that's really far away. It has got 189 clay left, which isn't a lot. And I had a look at the map, and the only other place that I could find was in here. So there is 3 clay pits on the other side of the map. This is actually where the raiders come from time to time. But it seems to be really decent. So that's a small one, 710 clay, 3000 here, 4000 here. That's a lot of clay. The only drawback is the wolf den, but I'll be able to get rid of that very quickly. So at some point I'll be trying to make this path into a road and then prolong it all the way around the lake here and then towards this area. And there's also willow here, so this I think will be quite a productive area. But first of all, I need to focus on the growth. With all these things, I think when I reach roughly 500 population, I'll start slowly expanding. In terms of the space inside the town, we've got plenty. And even now, we've got room for 1,000 population. And that's even without rebuilding all the houses that I had in here in the center. So I think the original capacity of the town was actually 1,300 citizens, something like that, 1,200 maybe. But because the original version of the game when I started had a cap on the population, it had a population limit, it couldn't go over 1,000. Now, yeah, let's finish the trading. Let's start playing, as I said, trade, then defenses, and then we'll focus on growth. Maybe discuss some spirituality and building a church and so on. So apart from selling the cheese, I can't really sell anything else. I don't want to sell more glassware, even though I don't have a lot of use for it now, but I want to kind of keep it. Then what could I buy? Well, nothing much. I've got stock of these. I can produce them. Yeah, really not worth buying anything. Now let me quickly check the production of shields. Okay, there's maybe some little production left. Let's unpause the game and play now. defenses. I'll start with 4 people, 4 soldiers in the castles that I think the attack could come from. So maybe what I'll do, 6 actually. So see, usually the attack comes either from the north, where this big castle is, with a fort and a lot of towers. And the good thing is there's like 4 gates before the raiders can get into the castle, so they get delayed and they get absolutely smashed by the fort defenses. You can see there's huge bonuses in damage, and that's because, I presume that's because the fort is on the high ground. Yeah, if we compare it to the other one, then it's like +12, +9, +6, but it was +18 over there, so it looks like it makes a difference. I hope it's the high ground and it's not the sort of rock or the material trees around it. Even though it would make sense also that the trees would provide cover for the attackers, so the bonus would be a bit lower, the damage bonus. Second trader, perfect. What are you bringing? Okay, he's buying clothes, so that's probably the last batch of clothes that I'll sell before restarting the production. Okay, and let's see what he is selling. Food, I don't need those pelts. Look, perfect. He's got a lot of clay. I'll buy it now. And amazing, he's got medicine, so I'll buy all medicine that he's got. Perfect. And what I'll also do, I've got some herbs in stock, so I'll put them into circulation, and that will help me to produce some soap. Now let's have a look if the forager moved. Not yet. Okay, we've got 19 laborers after we assigned all the soldiers. Everything else seems to be fine. Enough firewood, some wood planks. We have finally some brick production. So it all looks fine. So let's speed the game up and wait for the first raid or something significant that would happen. Okay, let's sell the clothes. And yeah, let's speed up the game. We have another merchant arriving. Let's see what he's got. It almost looks like the same trader again. Let me see. No, definitely nothing that I need. And I won't be selling iron ore, even though I've got plenty. I've got plenty of money now also, so we've got 8,000 in Down's coffers and 8,000 available for trading, so that's plenty. Okay, that was a very uneventful year or half a year. I don't think the raiders are coming this year. So what I'll do, I'll let the soldiers go. And I'll start with some improvements. So let me have a look. How could I do this in a way that there would be a lot of herbs there? So that should be it. This one's in. This one also. 4 patches of herbs. Oh, there's 2 more. Maybe it would work better this way. It'll just reach. Perfect. Now these are hawthorn. I'll actually... well, I'll see. I won't delete them yet. If the forager prioritizes the berries and if it doesn't collect herbs, I'll actually get rid of the hawthorn berries. Now, let's get rid of the soldiers, so we have a decent workers for the next 5 or 6 months. Now, I'll double check if I've got decent tool production. So blacksmiths, okay, they are producing tools here. I'll probably add 2 more blacksmiths. Let's double check the iron levels. 241. Yeah, that's perfect. Now let's continue with the optimization. So I can see that, let's have a look. This one's got some fish here. I'll probably get rid of this. Now, let me see. I wonder... no, I'll probably get rid of this as well. I wonder if the whole lake has got like a finite number of fish, and if it gets overfished, it won't produce anything. This is kind of too far anyway. Okay, I've got the hunter here. The hunter is very useful for producing pelts and meat. Yeah, this one 200 meat last year and 5 pelts. Okay. Yeah, I think for now I'll get rid of these. And starting the next year, I'll be really closely watching this forager to make sure that it produces enough herbs. Okay, let's have a look at other places. Maybe I'll add a forager here. So we're at 400 population, but that's perfect. Not sure why I only have 7 builders. Wonder if it could be the tools or something. "14 tools produced last year." Okay, I think it's time to discuss the spirituality. I'm actually thinking about building a church, and let's have a look at where the best place for a church would be. So it's actually a tier 2 building. Or I see it's called temple, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 5. Is that correct? Yeah, 5 by 5. So I think in here it would be actually a great place to have it, and you can see it would reach really far on both sides of the town. And even if I expand the town towards the south in here, in the future it will still cover it. So I think that's the best place, but first of all I'll have to tidy it up. What I'll do, I'll actually rebuild these houses and then move them okay, it's a manor, and where could I possibly there, I think. Yeah, I hope I'm right in thinking that these buildings would be actually quite expensive. So it's better to rebuild them and then move them and keep the resources this way, rather than clearing it, building it from scratch. Now, I wonder if there is more buildings in here that are in this repair. This one is marked for repair. Preservist, that's not really required at the moment, but yeah, let's repair it so that we've got all the buildings in good shape. What's the status of the barns? They look pretty okay to me. Each one should have roughly 5 workers. This one's got 4 only. But the cows, the stock seems to be relatively healthy, so it should be fine. It's almost 100% here, perfect. 94 here, good. What about this one? Okay, and I think, whoa, look at the cost of this to rebuild. I don't think that's that important at the moment. I presume that all the cows must have died already, because this has been destroyed for quite a while. So yeah, I'll leave it for now. Now the winter is coming and we don't have enough firewood, so let's add 2 more firewood splitters. "32 laborers, that's not that many. Year 224. So finally we have this area cleared. If you noticed, I also reassigned some of the professions. That's just a never-ending story. So let's build our first temple. And what I'll do, I'll just to keep it nice, I'll do a little road here as well. And now let me think if something could fit in this area. It's 3 by 3. I wonder if a house would fit around here. It says obstructed by building. Let me see. What if we moved this? It's probably too close to water. Okay, let's leave it. It's not the most efficient building, but should be fine. Now look at the cost of this thing. I wouldn't mind about the gold, but yeah, stone. I'll double check the wood production. Okay, I need a lot of bricks to upgrade it so that it would plant trees. Let me think about this one as well. Okay. But that's a decent production of wood. 133 logs produced last year. There are still some in the area, but I'll probably reassign it already. What about this one? Oh, almost out of wood. I'm doing fine with the logs finally, so it's not a big issue. Okay, this one's almost out of logs as well. $412 population. Oh, an amazing 7 new villagers immigrated. 425. Well, it's starting to look good. 50 laborers, so we can probably start thinking about some future defense. Yeah, let's discuss it, and then guys, again in the comments, let me know what you think. Yeah, so based on the experience from this castle, which has got huge defenses thanks to its height, and it's yeah, the defense is really easy. It takes the raiders a long time before they get through all the gates. I'm thinking that I'll build slowly another castle on the hill here, and hopefully that will protect me from the area of the lake. This is where they attack from, usually somewhere from this southern parts, sometimes from the west here. So this looks like a good location for another castle. Now, what I would need to do is I'll just do a little bit of experimental work. I'll try to flatten the terrain in like these long strips, and hopefully, well, let me see. If I start even lower, this will be like a very long-term project. So I'll do one here just to test it. I'll probably do one here. Let me see how far can it go. Yeah. And one in here. Yeah, it's just an experiment. You know, I'm trying to figure out how to get the terrain down all around the castle, and then the top I'll flatten it at the end. Now let me add more foragers here. Yeah, this one might be quite productive. So I think for this one, because this one has got willow bush as well as there's one patch of herbs, second patch of herbs, third one. Well, we'll see. You know, it seems like in here, in this case, the herbs are really early in the year, so the forager in here might collect them pretty quickly. And then once they are collected, maybe the blueberries will start later on, so it might not collide at the same time. So let's see how this goes. These are probably just, as I said, like probes. And also what I'll do maybe is one around here. I'll start with starting down at the lake. That's the lowest place, and I'll slowly work my way towards maybe even like that. Towards the left here, and this could be potentially an area for another castle. There's like a little hill around here. You can see that there is slight bonuses, so this might be like an elevated castle with a fort inside. Yeah. Okay, let's look at the merchant, and then again we'll have to assign soldiers. We'll see if there is an attack this year. Perfect. Look at how many medicinal roots has he got. So I think I'll buy like at least 100. Well, let's do 20 buy and transfer, and then further 100. Oh no, not 2000. 100 and buy and stock. And now I'll have to assign one apothecary, and we'll have some medicine production. That's perfect. Now he's buying pelts, but I'll keep them. They are crucial for shoe production and coats and so on. Okay, now he's got clay again, but I still have plenty. As I said, I discovered those deposits on the east. Well, maybe I'll buy a little bit. He's also selling bricks, but at this point I've got a decent production. And he's selling herbs, quite expensive, but it seems like I've got finally some stock, maybe some production finally worked, so yeah, that looks good. I don't think I need anything else from this guy. Let me do one more thing. In winter I assigned a lot of firewood splitters, and we've got now plenty. Now let me see. There's one thing that's actually, since the last version, it's possible to upgrade the work camp. I can't do it, or I can't do it yet. Once I've got 25 bricks, I'll, you know what, I'll actually buy some bricks for them just to speed this up from the trader. Where is he? He's got them cheaper than usual, so I'll buy like 30 bricks. Buy and transfer. Oh, hold on, need to find out. Okay, it's this building here and this building here. Okay, so now we can upgrade it. I'll do that. And that means we won't have to worry about replanting the trees anymore. It will be done automatically. Now let's assign soldiers. So 4 in this castle. This is like a universal place for defense, so if the main attack goes here on the north, then I can send 4 soldiers there to help. If it happens here on the sort of southeast, then I can either stay and defend or then send the help here. Yeah, I think, you know, these 3 forts, that will be the main line of defense for now. $425 population. I think it's growing pretty quickly. I think it will be about 60 to 80 a year. We'll see. 30 laborers. Okay, as a lady fighting a bear, I don't think that's a good idea. Let me have a look at her. Laura. I think she's the hunter. Yeah. And the bear just turned into a nice belt. Oh, I see, but I can't actually use the belt because it wasn't the hunter who killed the bear, it was the soldier or the guard. Alright, let me double check these. I'll start slowly rebuilding them, but I'll wait till the temple is finished. Now there's also some condemned buildings. Oh, but those seem to be a bit those seem to be repaired mostly. Okay, they seem to be old notifications. Okay, I think it's time to speed the game up again. Let me double check this. Oh, we have 0 roots already, so what I'll do, I'll buy another 20, buy and transfer, and I'll still keep that 100 in stock. Here's a question. Yeah, I've got a theory that whatever you have actually in the trading center, it doesn't spoil. But let me know in the comments if it's truth. Yeah, so for example, I don't know if the medicinal roots usually last a year. When I've got them in town storage, if I've got them in trading center, they'll stay here pretty much forever. Okay. But maybe, it's just a theory. I might test it later on, we'll see. But I've never seen anything like disappear from the trading center stock due to spoilage. But maybe I'm wrong. It just might be just a wrong observation. Yeah, in time we'll also have to look for the placement of, there's a new building. Let me see what it's called. Okay, we have the library and then the guild hall. So both, where the library could go somewhere in this area, I think, just to add a bit more desirability around here. We'll see, or maybe even here. Oh, another merchant. Let's have a look what he's got. Plenty of glassware. I'm not selling no, nothing of use. Well, let me, one more thing. Yeah, I think, oh, hold on, the village is being raided. So now the question is, are these the raiders? A party of 89 raiders. So I don't think it's the invading army. Let me bump up the soldiers here. Just quickly assign more defenses. Still can't see them properly. Looks, oh, hold on, what was this? Oh, what a surprise. They are actually attacking from another direction. Let's see. It looks like they don't have a ram with them, so the defenses might last for a moment. So it looks like an attack from multiple directions now. What's this? Oh, poor villager. Is there anything else? No. So in here we don't need as many. I'll keep just 2. I'm not sure where the soldiers are going. Guys, get inside the castle. This was a surprise. I haven't had an attack from this direction for quite a while. Now let's see how the walls are holding. Yeah, it seems to be fine. That should give me plenty of time to get soldiers in. Not sure why these guys departed. I'll make a makeshift gate here so that I can take the soldiers Okay, what's happening here? Still no defense. Yeah, they are progressing very slowly. So they are only dangerous if they actually have a ram. If not, then yeah, it's kinda lame, this defense this time. Oh, there's finally soldiers coming here. Not sure why the soldiers don't go inside the castle. Okay, they are retreating. Only 22 have been killed, so this time, even though they didn't achieve much, they kinda surprised me. Yeah, and they managed to kill a citizen here. They are not retreating from this side though. It looks like there's soldiers finally going back to the castle. No. "34 raiders have been killed." What's happening here? Okay. It's a pity you can't see how many kills did the soldier do. Could have, like, you know, gaining experience or have heroes and so on. Okay, I see. So there's 3 more dead soldiers. Yeah, this was kind of lame defense a little bit. There's another dead here, deceased villager. Yeah, that happened to me for the first time. The guys just, instead of staying in the castle, they just departed and started shooting from outside the castle. That was a very strange thing to do. I hope it's not some, you know, new behavior from the latest patch or something. 34 raiders have been killed. I'll mark the temple as a priority so that we finally finish it. And I see I'll need probably sawyers just to increase the plank production. Only 16. So they produced 17 tools last year. These have produced 9, and this one needs to be repaired. I see, okay. I think this one is producing, or is supposed to produce, heavy tools. I'll also have to think about opening more fields. Oh, but we still have plenty of food production, 12 months. Let me have a look at the happiness. Yeah, that's perfect. Immigration rate is 100% and birth rate is 98%. Time to let some of the guards go. Yeah, and also to repair some of the walls around here. Yeah, so unfortunately I lost a couple of soldiers, so that was really not a stellar defense. There's a single soldier, or maybe a couple of soldiers chasing the raiders. Yeah. So 6 villagers killed. I'm not happy about that. Those were guys in productive age. Items pillaged, none. Okay. Now what I'm interested in, this is the upgraded, oh I see, so forester camp. So I can do 1-to-1 log and planting production, and I can actually mark it a bit closer, so like this area here. So only 18 logs produced last year, so we'll see what will happen once a new forest grows. I could, I think, eventually move some of the workers' camps a little bit closer. I think the next one, I need to keep this one, because that's the only stone production. I think I'll switch it purely to stones for now, and then okay, I think I'll upgrade it so that I can have 6 workers here, and that means that on a single place I'll be able to do a lot of wood and also a lot of stone. I only have 6 workers, 6 laborers, so for that, yeah, I'll fix it by letting some of the soldiers go. Keep only 2 here. Two here. And yeah, I only have 2 here. Okay, there's a tower here. Well, I'm thinking I'll only leave 1 soldier here. I hope it's unlikely they'll come from this direction again. We'll see. Finally, we have the new temple constructed, and yeah, it can be upgraded even more. Now let me see what this does. So Automatically we have a priest here. And I see we have no available relics. So hopefully from the traders we'll be able to buy some relics. I presume that if we upgrade it, we'll be able to get more relics. Let's see what happened with the spirituality. We only have 12%. That is strange. Let's employ some priests. Okay, maybe the spirituality will actually rise over time. Okay, so before I speed the game up again, I'll rebuild all these houses. And I'll probably... Oh no, I'm not gonna do this yet. That'll be probably the only one that I'm not gonna rebuild. Year 225, and we have the first trader of the season. Let me see. Yeah, I think we can sell him some cheese, but we don't actually have that good stock, not as good as we used to have. So only 7 months worth. I'll sell it anyway. And let's see what he's got to offer. He's selling cheap iron. I think, even though I've got the foundries working, I think for this price I'll get some. So about 100. And other than that, let me see what Shroud of the Unknown Soldier. 100% recovery rate from festering wounds. I don't think I'm gonna invest in this one. I need something that'll promote growth or happiness and something like that. I don't mind if a couple of soldiers die every year from the raid. If I can avoid it, that would be fine, but you know, this is too expensive. Maybe there'll be better artifacts later on. Now let's do the usual round. Laborers only 23, not that many. I think I'll have to figure out how to save a couple of profession positions. So firewood splitter 6, we have some in stock, but I'll probably keep it. Foundryman 8, 4 millers. I have a feeling though that we won't have that much grain left, yeah, so I'll actually decrease the number of millers to 2. Miners 4, I think that's the clay and gold. Sawyers, yeah, 10, yeah, we need a lot of planks, so I'll keep that number for now. 18 people in the work camps, 2 healers, yeah, I'll keep those. Full amount of night soil collectors, 4 priests. So I hope the spirituality will go up. That's kinda strange. The last time I had a look it was still in red. Not sure why it was so low. Publicans, I'll keep only 2. Rat catchers, yes, all 14. We need to keep the town clean. 1 teacher, 1 trader. Full number of Wainwrights. That's just to promote good logistics. Apothecary, yeah, now let me have a look. I need to release some of the medicinal roots from stock so that he's got something to do. Yeah, so see, they state I bought 180 are still in here. I'll probably sell even more cheese if I can. But then let me find another farm that's close by. No. And it would be good to maybe add a bit of clay here. So that we have a bit better production. I'll hire a fisherman here. There seems to be some fish finally back in the lake. No, I completely forgot what I was doing. Let's have a look at this. Yeah, this one finally produced some herbs, 15 herbs last year. It's not too many. Yeah, I know what I was doing. Just trying to find more laborers, especially because I'll have to assign more soldiers soon. Only 4 bakers, yeah, that's right, because I don't have that much grain. Cheesemakers, already 30 farmers. No, I think I've got too many foragers. I'll probably focus only on those that are increase planting here so that we forest this area a bit quicker. Now, where was I? Forager, yeah, this one produced only berries last year. So I'll be watching this closely. And I'll probably, you know what, I'll delete them straight away. Just to make sure I've got some herb production. Now, where's the next one? This one. Produced a lot of stuff. It's the hunter, and this one's not assigned. Okay, still only 21 laborers. I do have a lot of herders. I think I might temporarily disable one of the barns. So the healthiness here is only 68%. Not sure what happens with all the stock if I do that though. Every time I want to find more laborers, I actually assign more professions and have even less. Now 27 herders still a strange number. Oh, there's 4, but yeah, the stock in here is healthy. Cattle, and here 4. It looks like the further the barn is away from fodder, the more workers you need to keep it healthy. A new traveling merchant. Let's see. I think I'll buy some extra herbs from him. They are quite cheap. And again, I'll do the same trick as with the medicinal roots, that I'll keep it in the trading center and hopefully it won't get spoiled. Now, he's got a relic as well. Hair of Saint Hadia. Flax crops produce 50 more yield. I think that's a little bit better than the last one. Because I do produce a lot of flax, but to be honest, I produce enough. So yeah, if this was for crops, for food, for grain, that would be amazing. Now, let's have a look. Oh, the other one has left already. I could have sold a bit more cheese. Doesn't matter. I don't think I'm buying anything else. I might buy a bit of grain just to get the stock up. Just I won't risk any hunger or anything like that. I want to keep ideally 8 months worth of food store. Now, I don't know why I do have 4 preservists. I'll only keep 1. And yeah, I'll have to slowly start thinking about the next raid. Actually, I have to do it now. Yeah, when I'm thinking about it, I'm not sure what the population limit is before you start seeing the invading armies. I was quite used to invading armies like every second or third year, but maybe they start when your population is above 500. We are at 444 at the moment. Yeah, I thought the labor situation was sorted during the previous episode, but I'm still struggling. Only 15 laborers. Now, I think I'll get rid of some of the blacksmiths. I must be producing a lot at the moment. So there is tool production here. More tool production. And yeah, this one is full, I see. And these are producing heavy tools, so I'll get rid of most of the guys. I wonder how many weapons do I have left. 129 heavy weapons, yeah, so that's plenty. I think I'll actually maybe restart, just add an extra extra worker here in the arsenal, and I'll try to produce more plate armor. And I might produce some swords, just standard weapons. Unhealthy livestock herd, how come? Guys, don't be lazy and then just get... Oh, I see, because here the... that's the duality of pubs. They give you happiness and unfortunately then reduce your work rate. She is drinking rather than giving food fodder to to the cattle. Yeah, we discussed it in the comments on the previous video. Yeah, I'm not actually sure how much beer should I produce. Let's have a look. 22 laborers. That's actually not that bad. Alright, 4 villagers immigrated just now. So 25 laborers. Yeah, given the fact that I've got some soldiers assigned. I've got a feeling there hasn't been an attack from this direction for quite a while, so I'll do a gamble. I'll add 2 more soldiers here. And yeah, keep it like this. Got 4, 4, and 2 hopefully here. Okay, I see we do have some fire here. I wonder, guys, do you know, is there any like mitigation that I can do to limit these fires? How, you know, like, can I, like, yeah, there's obviously no fire station or something like that, or fire brigade, but yeah, I'm not sure, you know, what to do about this. That's a kind of weird game mechanics that you can't mitigate it. Or maybe if you have a well close by that, you know, they can get rid of the fire quicker. Not sure. I'll also have to find a place for the library. Let me have a look again how it affects the desirability. It doesn't have such a big reach. So it's best to place it next to, and it's hold on, 3 by 4, 3 by 4. Yeah, I wonder what would be the best place for the library. Somewhere around here in this area. It doesn't seem to have a lot of big houses yet. But again, you know, most of these will probably be empty when I think about it. Yeah, once I reach close to 1,000 population, then it'll make sense to have the library around here to promote the, you know, growth of the houses. This desirability here 59%. Nine months worth of food supply. Oh, and we have another trader. Oh, this one isn't that bad. Soldiers and guards do 15% more damage. Well, even though I said that I would get those that would promote growth, I think this one actually looks pretty good. And I've got plenty of money, so I'll buy it. Now let's see what she's buying. Everything for a standard price apart from the iron ore. I don't think I'll sell, well, maybe some of the pelts. And yeah, I can buy the pelts next time because I've got decent stock next time for better price. So yeah, I'll sell it as long as yeah, she's leaving in 59 days, so I should manage to stock the trading center and sell it. I'll have to watch it though. She's also selling some stone for a standard price, which I'm inclined to actually buy a little bit. I think no, you know what? I'll be buying stone only if it's below average price. So it's about mid-year. In 30 days or so, the trader wasn't able to actually stock enough pelts for selling. So I'll add more. Hopefully they've got still 23 days, they'll be able to bring more. Maybe it's in a distant location or something, I'm not sure why sometimes it takes so long. But I'll risk it. I think it's mid-year, so I'll let the soldiers go, and hopefully that'll give me enough laborers. Let's see. We didn't have a lot of immigrants this year. So we've got 31 laborers. Well, at this point we should probably have around 40. That would be ideal for a town of 450 people. I think because we finally have enough bricks and brick production, I'll actually reduce the number of brick makers to 6. Charcoal makers, yes, and you know what? I'll probably start mining coal. Yeah, I'll have a look at what the stock is. Coal. Yeah, 1,200. That's not bad, but you know, compared to the iron ore, we have 6,000 of that. So I wonder where the closest coal mine was. Maybe this one. Yeah. Now, before she leaves, I'll sell whatever they brought. Yeah, that's pretty poor with these pelts. She's leaving in 8 days, and they were only able to bring 13 or 12 pelts. Oh yeah, maybe 13. Now, I haven't checked happiness for quite a while. Okay, the spirituality improved a little bit, but it's still in red. The immigration rate and birth rate are still pretty good though. The cleanliness is going down, and I don't know why, because I have all the rat catchers working. There is no rat problem anywhere in the town. Oh, there is a little bit here. Let me check. Okay, but it is covered by a rat catcher, so he should get rid of that problem. Yeah, not sure. Maybe I wonder if I produce soap. I'm not sure if soap has anything to do with cleanliness, whether it can affect it. So yeah, that's another topic for the discussion. Let me know in the comments if soap production affects cleanliness at all, or whether it's counted as a luxury item. Yeah, I've got 25 herbs in stock, and where is the soap? It's usable items. There's candles here. Yeah, for some reason I can't. I'm probably blind. I can't see soap anywhere. Oh, here, 0. Okay, so if we had 5 more immigrants, that's good. So we are almost to 40 laborers. Let's see if we can increase the soap production. Oh, hold on, I have so many glass makers. I think once I repaired the glass makers, it got assigned. It's kinda it happens. Soap maker. I don't have any soap maker. I think, yeah, I actually disabled them because I didn't have any herbs at some point. Yeah, this game is mostly about balancing all these professions. And every time you need to go through all of them, because sometimes if you repair a building that was condemned, then it gets all assigned. Yeah, 39 laborers, so I need to go through all of this. I'll speed it up, unless I find something that needs a big reassignment. We're 226. So I'm doing a little experiment in here. I'm slowly moving the verge of the slope further and further away. This is a like very time consuming endeavor. But I think it might eventually work. Now, after the winter, we still have 8 months worth of food supply, so that's relatively decent. We have 39 available laborers. And if we have a look at happiness, the spirituality is still only 24%. That seems to be a bit low still. So, okay, I've assigned the shard of Markovian's blade. We should have more effective soldiers and guards. Yeah, I'm trying to kill the animals in here because otherwise they'll destroy the crops. Not sure how they got in. Maybe I repaired the walls just when they were already in and now they can't get out. Now I see that the forester is planting a pretty thick spruce forest here. Okay, that's pretty good. Hopefully they'll plant some in here as well. And yeah, this one is prioritized, so hopefully it'll get upgraded as soon as possible, and then I'll work the I'll assign the work area somewhere else, actually around in here. I'll take a little bit of risk here. I won't assign more farmers this year. Hopefully we'll have enough food. Let's speed the game up and wait for the first merchant. Here we go. That's the first merchant. So what does he have? Well, I can't really sell him anything. Well, apart from maybe some of the heavy weapons. I might actually do that. Well, you know, to be honest, I actually have 16,000 gold, so yeah, I now even have some of my own medicine production. Let's see. Okay, this one's not bad. Soldier upkeep cost reduced by 30%. I don't think I'll buy this one though. I really need some that will promote food production. Because usually I let all the or most of the soldiers go for the winter, so the upkeep isn't an issue at the moment, and still I'm earning like 300 gold every month. Yeah, so really nothing worth trading. What I'll do though, I'll transfer some of the medicinal roots into the town so that I can produce more of my own medicine. And yeah, we have plenty of herbs, so that's good. So I think I'll even increase the soap production. Where are the soap makers? Here. 4 out of 6. No. And see, the cleanliness improved a little bit. So even though in here it says it's mostly about compost yards, rat catchers. Okay. Maybe I'll restart the barrel production. And finally, look, the spirituality went up 36%. Can't get much better. Shoes, clothes, plenty. Spirituality, no longer red. Yeah, let's have a look at the stock. Soap 0 though, I see. I need to double check the tools as well. Zero, okay. So this one produced 7 tools and 4 swords. This one 9 tools. And this one 4 heavy tools. Okay. This smeltery is producing iron 2, gold 2 to 1. Produced 100 iron last year. And this one only 15. Okay, so I'll add actually a percent here. And I'll add this one to produce purely iron. What's the stock of iron anyway? $50 only, yeah. So this is actually, I've got more consumption than production, so I think for this one I'll actually open 2 more positions. And yeah, don't forget about the soldiers. Yeah, that would be, look, I was maybe too late. 115 raiders. Okay, but that's the invading army, I think, because they are waiting. So where are they attacking from? Okay, this direction, from the castle. So I'll put them aside. They'll politely wait. And okay, this one I see has got enough. Okay, let's prepare for the raid or for the invading army. And I'll let them attack as soon as possible. The reason being that soldier upkeep. Yeah, now it's a pity I didn't buy that artifact, but I think the one with the increased damage is even better. So now, once I've got this castle full and all these towers, I'll deny the request to pay 1200. Now I've got a bad feeling that I'm actually running out of laborers again. Let me have a look. Oh, only 19. Well, short term that will have to wait. I'll actually add more soldiers here so that I can cut off the invading army. Once they attempt to get up the castle. Okay, so I think that's it. I'll actually leave a couple of soldiers here, or actually reduce. Oh, this will be a proper thick forest. I'll put it back to 2-to-1 ratio. I'll speed the game up, and then in about a month, once I've got enough soldiers here and all the towers are full, I'll let them attack. Okay, actually one more thing before I let the war commence. I'm gonna do a little bit of trading. So I'll buy this just because it's cheap and stock it and then sell it later. Now, what else? I'm actually slowly running out of pottery. We'll have to restart production at some point. I'll transfer the remaining items back to town. And yeah, what is she selling? Yeah, she's selling very cheap stone, so I'll buy that. And also very cheap iron. So I'll do 100 buy and transfer, and then the rest into stock. Oh, I see. Don't have enough money. Need to transfer some gold into the trading post. Now, what was I doing? Yeah, I wanted to buy these into stock so that I can sell it later. Oh, I didn't confirm it. What's wrong? Oh, I see. It takes time before I get the gold in. Okay. Now I think I'm more or less finished. We have a second trader. Yeah, let's do the trade-in before I start the war. He's got nothing of a value though. Still selling the same artifact. I do have 12 heavy tools now. That's quite a lot. Now let's focus on the war. So we've got these seem to be garrisoned. The castle as well. Now who is going where? There's a couple of villagers hanging in this area, but that should be fine. We still have 17 laborers, even though I've got so many soldiers assigned. Okay, let's deny the ransom and proper first war. Now, where are they going? Straight away, some of them decided to go around here to the road. So they'll probably get here. I've got something waiting for them. Now, let's see when this starts. Well, where is the garrison? Let me have a look. Oh yeah, here we go. It's nice hits. 37 damage even on these armored soldiers. I hope they'll go straight up to the castle. Now, how many? There's probably around 50 of them here. I've got a feeling they'll... I wonder, yeah, if they start sieging, trying to get inside. Or whether they'll continue towards the town. I really don't have a strong defense here. Probably enable this tower as well, and then it will be up to the soldiers. Now what's happening here? Okay, so some are attacking the towers down there and some going up. Now the only trouble is that these two groups will probably meet and go here, and I don't really have enough soldiers there. So I'll let the soldiers out of the castle. And yeah, I'm not happy about this situation. Probably do full army here, and I'll meet them somewhere here. They got inside, they used the ram here. Now, how many have I killed already? 8 out of roughly 115. That's not too many. There's one lucky son of a bee who survived. Okay, none of them are actually going towards there, so I'll move the flag around here. That's kind of weak spot here. This will be carnage. I'm worried that I'll lose a lot of soldiers here. Yeah, I think guys in here need to go inside. Get inside, guys. Oh, the gate didn't close for whatever reason. I think they found the weak spot here. It's the second group of soldiers. Now I'll need even help from these two guys. And also from these two. So again, not a very efficient defense. I think miscalculated a little bit. And yeah, unfortunately they found this weak spot. Not sure, this is some sort of a bug. Look how they got easily inside. Oh, I see. Yeah, I think I'll lose a lot of soldiers. This was kinda unnecessary. But I see there's definitely a way to get in through this slit here. I'll have to think how to improve this place in the future. Yeah, once I probably rebuild the large barn, I'll move it somewhere in this area and somehow reorganize it so that I can do double wall. That's a carnage. Look at how many soldiers they killed. They are retreating though. "82 have been killed, so yeah, not many managed to escape. But it cost me a lot of soldiers. Yeah, I was almost 500 population. So let's see what the status is. Okay, there's 6 still, or they were actually still looking for weapons, so I'll let them go. The 2 from here survived. The 2 from here survived as well. So it's mostly this fort that lost most of its garrison. Oh yeah. So that's a sort of second defense that didn't go that well. Yeah, and it showed me a weakness here. This corner, it's kinda in a... There's nothing close apart from this fort, but it's not close enough that would provide a decent defense. Yeah, this one survived well. Come on. Hit them. Don't let them escape. Six new villagers immigrated though, so hopefully it won't be that bad with the labor situation. So now let's get rid of what I'll do also. I think not sure why I originally had this gate here, maybe just to recover the deceased villager, but they can't still get there anyway. Alright, let's disable some of these towers. I originally had 4 towers in this area, so I think that's what I'll do. And then for the winter I can have them all disabled. Now what else? There's 2 here. Oh, there's 1 here. Doesn't need it. Okay guys, so we are at nearly 500 population. We survived the first invading army, and I think it's time to finish for today. As always, leave comments below with all the suggestions how to promote population growth. And also what you think about building a castle with fort here at the top of this hill. Do you think it'll be a good place, or do you think it's not worth the labor? Okay guys, with that, have a nice day and take care.